Roger and his mentor, Jim McBrayer, in 2009, founded Friends of Sinners. And we grew at a tremendous rate over our first 5 years. After being told that Jesus and recovery wouldn't work together, yet here we are, 14 years in, and too many success stories to list. We started with one house on Clay Street between 3rd and 4th and grew basically to that entire block with 4 houses, a women's ministry and house in our first 5 years. In 2017, we built a brand new women's facility. It was out of need, a need to serve more women, a need to have a better facility to work out of. And that's what's led us here today, as we have been in 3 old houses on Clay Street since the day our doors opened. Thank God for those houses and what God had done through that property on Clay Street. But for us, it's time to move on. We've outgrown that place more times than I can count. They're residential properties, and as we currently use them, they weren't built for the type of work that we do. They weren't built for long-term use. And they are starting to fall apart, and we are constantly pouring resources into fixing these old houses that just doesn't make financial sense for us anymore. What God had told me about 5 years ago was to find 70 men, leaders, pastors, business owners, groups of people, organizations, to carry the burden of this project by committing to be one of the 70, to make a one-time donation of $10,000 or a significant amount more or a significant amount less. A few weeks ago, I had the pleasure of speaking at a little Baptist church, about 75 people or so. It's in between Pellville and Hallsville. And as I told the story of Moses and the 70 elders, I had no intentions or even the courage to ask this church to be one of the 70. It just didn't seem like it was something that they could do or be able to do in my head. But as I was leaving, a man walked up to me and said, you know, if each one of our members gave $150, we could get $10,000 for you. And we're going to have a church business meeting this Wednesday, and we're going to figure out how we can be one of the 70. So put us down as one of them. And at this point, I really started to trust in what God was telling me to do today. And that's what I'm here doing with you all today. Telling the same story, asking God to move, take some of the spirit that is on me and put it on you all, so that we are bearing the burden of the people together, because there is absolutely nothing I can do without each one of you committing to being a part of this project. We want the first impressions of our clients to be a good one, and for them to feel confident that the place that they just committed a year of their lives to is committed to them in the same way.